good afternoon to everyone. Today we are going to present about the fisheries contamination. Before we proceed, let me introduce myself. My name is Malarasi Singaravenan as the first presenter. So let's we proceed to the presentation. Okay, fisheries. Fisheries sector plays a major role in our country. It is also supply major animal protein to the Malaysian population. There are two types of fisheries, which were coastal fisheries and offshore fisheries. Our country is the net importer of fisheries products throughout the world. It is also import high value of fishery products to all the countries such as shrimps and also sashimi tuna. So I will pass to the next presenter.
So, before we go deeper into fishery contamination, I would love to let you guys know what is fishery first. So, fishery, according to the Food and Agriculture Organization United Nations (FAO), fishery is an organized effort, or in a simpler word, is an activity that leads to the harvesting of fish. But what is harvesting of fish? Harvesting of fish includes two activities. First of all is catching or capturing the wild fish. Secondly is we raise fish through aquaculture method. So that is fishery. Now we want to talk about the purpose of fishery. Besides sport or recreational fishery, the main purpose of fishery is to get food for human consumption. So as we know, we need food every day, right? So we do fishery in a daily basis because we want food every day. Okay. So because we do this activity every day, we kind of put the fishery itself as a contribution to contamination in water. So furthermore, if you want to know about the food contamination, what causes of the food contamination, I'll pass to Amelia.
Thank you, Amelia. So I will continue on the cause of contamination from fishery industry. So the contamination is divided into three, which is biological, chemical, and physical. From the side of biological contamination, the contamination may be because of the E. coli contained in the water, which is it is coming from the feces of the fish from the fish rearing. When we rear the fish and in the same river or the sea, and it will cause the water quality to be dropped. And then is the chemical. Chemical may be because of the hormone or food growing hormone that used in the fish feed. The chemical will absorb or will dilute it into the river or the water and cause the water quality to be dropped also. Okay, last is the physical contamination. From what I read, the physical contamination may be because of the fish rearing also, which is when the fish died, all the fish died, they will just throw it into the river and let them degrade in the river. And it can also lower the water quality because the fish can be smelly and it can affect the water quality. I think that's all from me. I will pass my mic to my friend Maha to continue.
Thank you, Mira. And now, I'm going to explain about the fishery contamination. In fishery contamination, there are three types of contaminations that usually occur, which is microbiological, chemical, and physical. Firstly, the microbiological contaminations is occur in water. This is due to the sum of fish and other aquatic living organisms are big in depth. The depth is an unwanted matter and decomposing by bacteria and become a small component and sediment. This is usually called as a decomposition and sedimentation process. This process leads to high load of microorganisms and decaying matter in water. Secondly, the chemically produced contamination. All animals produce nitrogen compound as byproduct by the normal daily metabolism. Most species of the fish produce ammonia, which is very toxic in water. Ammonia poisoning is one of the most common water quality problems in newly established recirculating the system shipping containers and other follow-up medications of the fish. Lastly, the physical contamination in water. The most common physical contamination is the oil pollution, which is the oil spill off from the ship during the fishing. Big spills typically account for 5 to 12% of the total oil pollutions that enter into the ocean, but oil spills are especially serious because the average concentration of oil in one region because of oil spill are localized that can be severely contaminated the sediment and affect the consumption of the safe water. Other than that, the scum and the grease in water. Next, I would like to pass this.
Now I will explain about the treatments to eliminate the contaminants from the wastewater. Firstly, the biological and chemical contaminants can be eliminated using biological treatments or biological process. Okay. There are three types of conditions to this process happen. Firstly, aerobic, anaerobic, and facultative condition. This mechanism convert the organic compound to become carbon dioxide and cellular materials. The common aerobic process or treatment that be used in the plant processing and plant wastewater to plant nowadays is activated sludge system, lagoons, trickling filter, and rotating disc contactors. Okay, next anaerobic treatments, which is the mechanism can metabolize the contaminants without oxygen. Okay, there are two types, which is digestion system and Imhoff tanks. Okay, next, physical contaminants such as scum and grease can be removed using coagulation and flocculation. Okay, other than that, electrocoagulation also can be used to destabilize the contaminants. Okay, how it works? Using the electrocoagulation, an electric charge was passed through a spent solution in order to destabilize and coagulate contaminants for easy separation. For disinfection is one treatment to remove disease-causing microorganisms that cause harmful to us by process chlorination and ozonation. Okay, I will pass the Amzaf to sum up.
Mala said that our fish industry is one of the major industry in this country, and we also export and import our product to the outside. And for the Emilia has said that for the harvesting of fish, we have two methods. First is catching, and second is raise fish by aquaculture method. Okay, for Adam have give about treatment to eliminate contamination. He gives three conditions for the aerobic, anaerobic, and for the facultative. For the Mala has said about three types of contamination. There is biological, chemical, and physical. For the biological, it's about state of aquatic life. For the chemical, from the nitrogen compound that produced by aquatic life that produce ammonia. For the physical, caused by spill of oil. Okay. For the Mira has said about cause of contamination. There is also three: biological, physical, and chemical. For the biological, is caused by the E. coli. For the chemical, caused by the food that we give to the fish, and for the physical, also by the diet of fish.
Thank you, Hamza. Yeah, that's all from us. Thank you.